Welcome to today's lecture in pharmacology. We'll be looking at antipsychotic drugs. Antipsychotic drugs. We'll be looking at antipsychotic drugs or agents. These are drugs we use in clients who have psychotic disorders. Antipsychotic agents control the psychotic symptoms such as delusions, hallucinations, and thought disorders that can occur with schizophrenia, mania, and other psychosis, which will end in mental health. Which will end in mental health. They can help treat organic psychiatric disorders such as dementia, delirium, and stimulate induced psychosis, and can sedate agitated patients. So those patients who are agitated can also be treated, and also they can be used in uh, anti-tone disorders such as hiccups, paralysis, argument, and the effects of preoperative analgesics and anesthesia to control pain. Antipsychotic agents also are called major tranquilizers or uh, neuroleptics because they eliminate symptoms and signs of psychosis. So the major trans, trans, uh, tranquilizers because they calm and also an agitated patient. So they stabilize the patient who is agitated, and also they work as a neuroleptic because they have an adverse neurobiological effect that causes abnormal movement. Classification of antipsychotic drugs, we have phenothiazides. Phenothiazides can be further be classified into groups according to their chemical structure. They are aliphatic phenothiazides and also which primarily cause sedation and anticholinergic effect. Also, we have the papillarides, phenothiazides, which primarily cause extrapyramidal reactions. Extrapyramidal reactions. So, and the examples of phenothiazides, they are aliphatic. We have the chlorpromazine, chlorpromazine, hydrochloride, also the promazine. Then under the papillazine phenothiazide, we have the profenazine, also the acetylphenazine. And also we have the papillazine phenothiazide. The mode of action, they work through the strong blockage of dopaminergic receptors. So they block the dopamine receptors. They suppress the reticular activating system, the hypothalamus, and the chemoreceptors trigger zones. So they suppress the chemoreceptors uh, uh, chemoreceptors trigger zone. So they depress chemoreceptor by blocking dopamine receptors. Also, the phenothiazide also stimulates the extrapyramidal system. General indication of these drugs, they are used in the treatment of schizophrenia, which I've learned about in mental health. Also, they are used to treat anxiety and also agitation. So patients who have anxiety and those who are very agitated, you can give them this drug. They also help to improve patients' thought processing. When client was thought racing, client was who has a thought racing, the one who is not thinking correct, you can give them. Also, to alleviate delusions and hallucinations, alleviate delusions and hallucinations, and give them this drug. Also, manic depressive disorders and also major depressive disorders, you can give the clients these drugs. And also to augment preoperative effect of analgesics and also manage pain, anxiety, and nausea in patients with cancer, you can give this drug. So general side effects, you have extrapyramidal effects, dystoxia, Parkinsonism, sedative, hypotension, and anticholinergic effects, hypersensitivity reactions. Things we should observe for the next observe for extrapyramidal effects, notify the doctor uh, if the patient exhibits acute dystoxia actions, particularly of the face and the neck, spasm, interfere swallowing or breathing. Use caution when administering promethazine narcotics because they can suppress the CNS, because they can induce hypotension. So you need to monitor the patient and give it with caution. Also monitor the patient for signs of altered cerebral perfusion, such as decrease in blood pressure or changes in the level of consciousness and behavior. So you can monitor for those signs and notify the physician. So we have the chlorpromazine, chlorpromazine, copromazine, chlorpromazine. Hydrochloride comes as a tablet. Indication is give it in schizophrenia, mania, also severe anxiety, incurable hiccups, and also induce of hyperthermia. To prevent fever, you can give this drug. Side effects, side effects, side effects, extrapyramidal effects, drowsiness, hypotension, tachycardia, arrhythmias, and cholinergic effects such as a dry mouth, constipation, difficulties in mastication, menstrual disturbances, and impotence. Those are side effects of the drug. Dose, dose you have 25 milligrams 3 times a day, or you can give 25 milligrams at night. Usually maintenance is 75 to 300 daily. Children you can give 1 to 6 milligrams every day for 4 to 6 hours. 6 to 12, 10 milligrams you can give daily. We have also the Modicate. Modicate is another drug, common drug in treatment of psychotic. So indication for maintenance in schizophrenia and psychosis. Dose you give 1 IM given as a test dose 25, 12.5. Then you can give 4 to 7 days. You can give 12.5 to 100 milligrams repeated in an interval of 14 to 5 days, adjusted according to the response. Not recommended in children. Side effects is extrapyramidal effect, particular dystoxia reaction, and also acacia, less sedating and anticholinergic effects, hypotensive symptoms as well. We have also the non-phenothiazide. Non-phenothiazide, these are two divided based on their chemical structures. So these are the drugs. We have the benzodiazepams, we have clozapam, also we have clozapam, also we have the benzophenonides such as haloperidol. Haloperidol is the most common drug in this category. They act by blocking the dopamine receptors, but for chlorpromazine is a weak blocker of dopamine but as a potent for serotonin. Indication is psychotic disorders, uses psychotic disorder side effects. There are similar side effects profile with phenothiazide. Chlorpromazine produce fewer extrapyramidal effects. No nursing implication you observe for extrapyramidal effects notify the doctor for any particular signs of dystoxia actions, particularly the face and also the neck spasms. Use with caution when administering non-phenothiazide narcotics. Monitor the patient with the signs of altered cerebral perfusion, such as decrease in blood pressure. Avoid applied discontinuation of the drug unless severe adverse reaction makes. So we are going to look at haloperidol. Haloperidol is a common drug. Comes as a tablet and injection. Indication you give it maintenance in schizophrenia and other psychosis. Dose you give IM 50 milligrams every 4 weeks. If necessary, increase to 50, increment to 300 every 4 weeks. Higher dose may needed in patients. Some patients. Children is not recommended. Side of effects, pain and site of injection, extrapyramidal effects, hypotensive. These are some of the antipsychotic drugs I had for you today, and we're going to end here.